Hi everyone, Six Gear Motorcycles here, and thought I would do you a little update video of what's going down in the Sixth Gear Motorcycles Stealth Machine Garage. Hello. Right, so here we go. I've just been messing around here. Look at all this stuff. Look what I've got to do. Sorry about me phone. I'm just making sure I've got everything in shot. And I appear to have it all in shot, so it's all looking good. Yeah, look at all this. My original idea of trying to save some money and not pay for a flight for our holiday and riding instead to our destination in Europe isn't really falling within my original idea. I've got a bit carried away, as you can see. Reason for being is that I'm taking me and the wife all throughout Europe. We're going to be riding all day, every day for like 8 days. And I want the bike to be in A1 condition. The bike is good. It is fine as it is. But to be honest, a lot of the time I don't get very far on it. And I want to put it right up, bang up there, so I know it all is good. And I haven't really got to worry about it. I'm going to take out breakdown insurance and all that kind of shit, but I also want to make sure it's physically up to it, you know, obviously. So, tyres, the ones that I've got on the bike, I've had them on there during this summer, really, and some of last winter. And I think I want to put some fresh rubber on there, so I've gone with some Pirelli Angel STs. From what I've read and been told about these are going to give me good grip and longevity, so it should handle the mileage with no problem. So I've got to get those fitted. I'm not going to do those myself. That's something I won't play with. I don't like messing around with tyres on the wheels. I mean, I would do. I haven't got the tools to get them off, and I don't have anything to really mess around with that. So I'm going to just take the wheels off and take them to a garage, get the old tyres taken off and fit the new ones on. So that's the tyre sorted. The clutch on the bike, I fancy sometimes when I'm riding it, has been slipping. So I've decided to go with a whole new clutch kit. I was just going to buy the actual cork plates, but this kit I found at such a good price on Demon Tweaks that I decided to go for the complete kit. It's got the metal plates and the cork plates, and it's got the springs as well. Springs are upgraded. I think the whole kit is upgraded from what I can remember. So, whole new clutch. I'm just waiting for the gasket to come before I can get on and do that. I've got some brake fluid here. This I got from work. Yeah, .4. Gonna do all the refresh all the brake fluids front and rear. I've got a couple of bottles of antifreeze or coolant, whatever you want to call it, really. So I'm going to refresh the cooling system on there. I've got some oil. I've got a clutch cable. I've upgraded the battery as well to a Lucas battery. This one's meant to be really good, apparently. So I think I'm going to need a new battery because I've got a few electrical appliances on there now. Obviously the oil filter, I've gone with some fresh iridium plugs, so those should be cool. Yeah, part number, if anyone wants on the iridium ones, is 6289 or CR9EIA-9. Mine's a 2005 ZX10R, but I think they take these right through to 2010. I've also got some brake pads, some rear pads, 2 sets of front pads as well, because I know they are a bit low. They're not bad, but they are rather low. Also got wheel bearings. Last time I went over the bike, I was checking the rear bearing, and the rear bearings I fancied needed replacing. They were a bit stiff. So yeah, I've got a complete set there of front and rear bearings, front and rear wheel bearings. I've got all 5 bearings there, 3 for the rear and 2 for the front, and the seals as well. Got all of this off of eBay, and I bought it all with the with what I had from selling all my shit. So this hasn't really actually cost me anything at all. In effect, some blind spot mirrors might sound stupid, but I tell you what, try them. Just fit them on in this point in your mirror here, and is surprising actually. That can save your life. Chain and sprockets I've got here, the DID chain, and 2 new sprockets. I've gone with these they're called kind of silent sprockets, and they have this rubber around the outside. You've probably seen it on the front ones before now, but I've never seen it on the back ones. They're meant to reduce transmission, the shock from the transmission. Is meant to be good, better for your transmission, better for your chain obviously as well. I'm going to give those a go and see how I get on with those. What else here? Going to also put the baffle in, quieten it down, keep the Swiss police happy. Going to put the standard rear brake light on. I don't want to be honest. I hate kind of taking all the stealth stuff off my bike because it's meant a lot of work. But anyway, I can't afford any tickets for like illegal stuff on the bike, so all the standard stuff's going back on, even the front indicators. I've got some rear indicators on their way as well because the ones on the back are blacked out. And I've also just messed around with the Woolwich Racing. Let me just make sure this is in shot. I can never tell now, but if I put my phone there, look, I can see. Right, Woolwich Racing, here it is. This is the interface. Excuse me while I have a stretch. Yeah, basically you just get this little bad boy. This is the interface, this tiny little thing. I'm going to put my phone over here again so you can see properly. Now, can you see this? Right, this is a Woolwich Racing interface, this tiny little box. And you put this USB connector in up to your laptop, your computer, and you've got these cables coming off here. I've got 2 which go in to the inline on the ECU, and basically this just kind of intercepts and sends signals into your ECU and back to your laptop, and that is all that there is to it really, kind of connections wise. It's not like on the Power Commanders when you have to go right down further onto the loom and you've got about 5 connectors. This thing's got 2 connectors and that is it. There's nothing more, and you just leave it on like that, and you can pull it on and off and flash it. Literally you can, well, I won't take it off now because I've just flashed it, but you just pull off that and you leave the wires in place, and that's it. Nothing more to do. Really simple to use, this this setup. Don't be frightened of it. I mean, in all honesty, you know, the Power Commander, they have all the maps online, and there's probably greater choice for 2004-2005 ZX10R on the Power Commander. But if you're buying this to go get it custom tuned, I do believe you have a great deal more choice of things that you can adjust using the Woolwich Racing interface over anything like a Power Commander. So yeah, you can just go into it and just adjust things as you wish. Let's move that phone out of the way. You can adjust things as you wish, you know. You've got all your different maps here. Yeah, you got different maps there. So that's those. Fuel maps, ignition maps, for all your different cylinders, and other maps. STP openings, fuel trim, and whatever. Yeah, they're all there. Limiters, gear limiters, gives you the rev limit, so if you want to change the revs, the amount of revs it revs out on, you can do that as well. I've just set it back to standard because I want more miles per gallon. Anyway, that is enough of my rabbiting on, like nearly 10 minutes there of me talking. You must all be really bored. Anyway, so right, I'm going to crack on and get some jobs done. Let's see how we can, how much work we can get done. Because I've got quite a lot to do here. Anyway, speak to you all later. Take care and ride safe. Cheers. Bye.